I have never watched a full Genshin live stream ever, so I'm excited. This is my first ever Genshin live stream. I have never watched a live stream all the way through before. I've only seen bits and pieces from other people's lives, so this is going to be interesting. I'm excited.
No one needs a useless final goodbye, 'cause we'll meet again, always within these memories, forever young.
It's live? It's live? Okay, let's go. I'm so excited. 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 It's been 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Ah! I'm nervous. Ah! Okay, so I hate Farina right now. I really don't like Farina. I don't hate her, but she annoys me. Also, I'm confused why there are three. This is like split personalities. The middle one looks like probably the real Archon, right? Real version of her. Right hand kind of looks like the Farina we know, well, the one I know from Archon Quest 1. And then the one on the left, well, my left, looks kind of like a robot. I wonder what the story is. You like that she is a brat? I don't. I'm so excited for her. She's taking the spot of my favorite Archon. She's taking the spot of my least favorite Archon. I hope her other personalities are a little bit more endearing. Someone during stream last time said that there's a running theory that the Gnosis is inside of the fancy name scale thingamajigger. I don't know. Wait, music.
Though it appears that you've managed to win over part of the crowd, some of your testimony doesn't add up. You can be rest assured that I, Farina, the god of justice, will get to the bottom of this matter. No detail shall escape me. Yes, that sounds perfect. A god must be firm. A god must not allow any detail to slip through the cracks. My dear citizens, just as the will of a god remains opaque to the understanding of mere mortals, so too is truth unmoved by even the strongest of wills. I will now speak to the defendant. If you honor the values of truth, justice, and divinity, then you are compelled to provide an accurate account of your actions.
No, bye. Good morning.
Hey, that's not bad. Now what's next?
No.
It's so hard to predict how people are going to react. What should
Zelda,
I say
good
during
morning.
the trials?
Oh, you can't hear me?
Lady Farina, what are you doing?
So cute. Good nap?
As the god of justice, it is only expected that I should remain informed of every trial and make the necessary preparations. Is there something that
This is my first ever gaming live stream ever.
If you wish to seek an audience with me, then please make an appointment with Sir Intendant Chevalmeron in advance.
I love her design. She's just a brat. That's the only thing.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, the Hydro Archon to be punished via the death sentence.
Death sentence?
You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea.
Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Wait, I didn't do the second part of the Archon
gods
question.
be
I don't know what
all-powerful?
happened.
What's done is done. Just trust in me, your Archon. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not.
She floats on a bubble.
The show begins.
She is pretty.
Show us the pretty.
Oh my gosh.
Let my name echo in song. What's this?
I love the music. Oh my gosh.
Say cheese.
I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same.
There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
The prophecy.
Shut up, Malfoy!
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry,
What
I
has
can be
been
quiet.
prophesized will be fulfilled.
Wait, how do
I,
Oh, there.
Marina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning
Do
of
not resist.
justice.
This judgment is fair
people-
and just.
What is happening?
You would call
You have never been as superficial as
Why
you
is
have
the
presented
Hydro
yourself to
keeping
be.
alive?
No more excuses.
Then why should we acknowledge it?
Fusalo, why did you deceive us?
Applaud and rejoice.
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
The trial of the Hydro Archon.
Seem to remember
the
that.
floor will now
This
begin.
trial is-
That looks like a different
I now understand the true purpose behind this position.
Oh, whoa!
You are a devious one, Fusalo.
Everyone's dead. Papa, what should I do?
The prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
Whale though. Oh! Who is that?
I suppose
I'm
this would
pulling her.
also be
Who is
the
that?
justice that belongs
That's
to
the
you.
whale? I'm pulling
All
her.
will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial.
I want that
Farewell,
character.
Neuvillette.
I want
I
that
hope
character.
you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Her voice is so different. Ah! Ah! It does look like an HS. It looks like Seal times Farina. Screw folks alive. Oh my. Okay, guys, redemption code, redemption code. So I'll try to type it down. 1 second. Oh my gosh, did you guys see the whale? Was that the whale? The new female character? I want her. I want her so badly. Oh my gosh. That was the most gorgeous character I've ever seen.
Hey travelers! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.2 special program.
I don't care what anyone else says. I love Lumine.
I'm Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine.
Hi.
And I'm joined today by 2 guests to bring you the latest news for the upcoming version.
Accident.
Okay, why don't you introduce yourselves?
All right, yeah, sounds good. I'll start. Hey everyone, I'm Amberly Connors, the voice of Farina, and
voice,
I
her
am
normal voice is
super
so
excited
different.
to
Voice
be on this
actors are
special
amazing.
program today. Travelers already met the Hydro Archon at the start of their journey in Fontaine. And as the story continues, how will this special god of the crisis
Not just
foretold
Genshin,
in
in
the
general.
prophecy? Yeah, I hope everyone's excited to see what happens next.
I'm gonna try to
I
figure
mean,
out how to
I
make the
sure am.
chat tone.
I'm at the edge of my seat. My name is Ray Chase, and I'm the voice of Neuvillette, the Dragon Sovereign of Water and Udex of Fontaine. I'm sure many of you already consider Neuvillette a very trustworthy partner, and I hope you look forward to seeing more of him in version 4.2.
Yes,
I do
for
look
sure.
forward to it.
Totally. Okay, so next, let's dive into the major content that we have coming in version 4.2. In the intro, Farina said we need to make an appointment with Surintendant Cheval Moran. So, you know, she's really busy as Fontaine's Archon, and she's a pretty big celebrity at the Opera House. So, the
She's more of
special
a
program
celebrity
team
from what I've
gave
seen.
me
I
an
haven't done the second
itinerary
one,
to
though.
follow, and it appears to show all of Farina's recent plans.
Farina's
No,
recent
Crisis
plans, let me
Matters.
guess, she's going to be going to trial, and then another trial, and then another.
Actually, that
sentence?
sounds about right.
Death sentence.
Okay, the itinerary seems pretty packed.
For the
so
Hydro
let's take a
Archon.
look at the first item. Oh, looks like Ray called it.
Wow.
Mm.
There is nothing more important to
how they made
Farina
them
than
out to
attending
be
trials
detective
at the Opera
folders.
House.
We can save her?
This trial is a
Probably.
little different from the
That looks so
usual.
good.
Ooh, interesting.
I know.
They had
I
to make
keep looking
Farina.
at the water rushing
I
in. I'm like,
know.
what's
And then they
happening?
lit it
Yes,
a
it
little
looks like
bit.
there's some
Mhm.
spotlights
playing
and
the part
like
for the
it's
past
like
500
a curtain.
Mm-hmm. Seems like, you know,
My deal.
maybe also Neuvillette is keeping an eye on things from
Yeah.
behind the scenes, maybe?
Very serious.
He's
Yeah.
always
No,
keeping
don't
an eye on
touch
stuff,
that.
and
Don't
always
touch
just a
that.
little
This
bit
is security.
disappointing.
They're so cute.
fair.
Okay, in version 4.2, travelers will get to experience Act 5 of the Fontaine Archon quest, Masquerade of
to.
the Guilty, We'll team up with Fontainian friends to delve deeper into the hurricane of events and face the impending destruction foretold by the prophecy. Travelers will gradually unveil new facts behind this crisis and encounter an evil that has been lurking in the swirling depths.
Please don't make me look evil.
I know. I know.
He's the only one that's keeping my
very
string of hope of justice in
right.
Fontaine.
So, the prophecy in Fontaine is on the brink of coming true. And this is possibly the greatest crisis we've faced in our journey through Teyvat.
It looks like
Definitely. In version 4.1, we learned about this precarious situation involving the rising primordial seawater. Neuvillette barely arrived in time to hold back the seawater from engulfing the fortress of Meripede, but still, the water has reached Poisson.
Child, no.
Luckily, the crisis was averted by Navia's leadership of the Spina de Rosula. Though, we probably can't dismiss the assistance provided by the Knave either. Whatever her end goal may be, it seems like she sincerely wants to save Fontaine from the prophecy. But there's only so much that we can say. Travelers will have to go and play through the version themselves to discover the clues, adventures, and stories to come.
Yes, exactly. So be sure to play through, uncover hidden truths, and witness this epic chapter of Fontaine's history for yourself when Act 5 of the Archon quest becomes available.
Sounds good.
Right?
Hey, question. Have we forgotten a pretty important character who's been missing from the Fortress of Meripede?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean Child? Yeah.
Where's Child?
We searched all over the fortress for him.
Yep.
He's not there?
I guess we'll just have to live with the suspense for a little longer.
No.
Not ideal, but it's fine.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But we saw Child appear at the end of the last version's Archon quest, so it probably won't be long until we see him again.
Okay, good. But we really need to talk about Farina. She's confronted with because she's confronted with a crisis that's tough for even one of the great elemental dragons. Of course, Fontaine will have the Travelers' help.
Is that good?
But what choices will our Hydro Archon make in the face of the crisis?
Is Child
well,
correct size now?
Just like the prophecy itself, all will be revealed at the fated time.
Good.
But
Thank you.
knowing Farina, perhaps she'll have made some preparations.
Once again, disappointed. No way.
Come on, guys. Have
I have my little
faith.
Okay, to bolster everyone's confidence in Farina, let's learn a little more about this one-of-a-kind Archon.
She looks so much more dependable in this splash art here, though.
Why are you just standing there with your mouth gaping? You must be stunned and at a loss for words.
She gets to use little ocean.
Understandable.
I'm trying.
It is I, after all. Fontaine's most beloved star, Farina. I'm on a very tight schedule, so you're lucky to even get an appointment with me.
I love her puff.
Oh my gosh, I love her outfit.
Yes. Oh, and her eyes, like each of them are different. She's got these little eyelashes.
Yes. Oh,
You know,
it's amazing.
you'd expect for a Hydro Archon that she'd have the
I've
best
always had a
drip.
weakness for heterochromy.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay, you know what? It seems as if she's always dressed like she's about to attend a performance. You know what I mean?
She
Yes.
is. Everything is a
That's
performance.
Fontaine's biggest celebrity for you.
Life is
And
just a big
speaking of
stage.
drip,
Best drip.
let's take a look at her combat abilities.
Yay!
Being too popular can be such a hassle.
Peacock.
Who knew the people would adore me
intricate.
so much?
She's dancing. She looks a little bit scary when she smiles. Like soulless. I love her back.
Strike a pose. Let the world come alive.
Whoa, that is
Wow.
so cool.
Oh my gosh.
giving-
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what's
I
her
like
name?
the way she kind of like
Layla.
bows.
Very
My little brother
dramatic.
describes her as the guy with the
Very
jester
much.
eyelashes.
It's like all of her moves are part of a
She's giving-
performance.
Totally. Also, look at her elemental burst. Her presence really fills the stage. Everyone else
She
is
controls
just
water
an extra.
creatures. Yeah, Latin. Did
Wait,
you see
so
before?
the creatures
trailer?
that Farina summons,
I'm so
they
excited.
look a
I can
lot like
finally
the
get my
Fontamer
mini
aberrants that we've
oceanoid.
encountered before. There's a seahorse, a crab, an octopus. And they are all so cute.
Yep.
Oh, I love them. Me too. Oh my gosh, no, the octopus is even wearing a
Her
hat.
in-game looks so good.
What a
She
distinguished
fights on top of a
gentleman.
bubble.
Correction here, Sarah. They're a bit different from Fontamer aberrants. I would know. To my knowledge, these creatures are Farina's, quote,
would know.
honored
I want a
guests.
Farina hat, me too,
They
but it looks
even
like
help
it'd be
manage
heavy.
her daily affairs.
Yes, exactly. So, Farina
This
often
little chicky
invites
is so
guests to her tea party, which is known as the Salon Solitaire. And those creatures are actually special guests of the Salon Solitaire.
Aww.
And she even gave each member a name.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So you've got the maid, Mademoiselle Craboletta. They're the best.
The crab, the one that's a crab, I assume.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yes.
No, it's the
And
octopus.
then you've got the
It's definitely the
housekeeper,
octopus.
Sir Intendant Cheval Moran.
My goodness, I just
there he is.
doing such a gorgeous hat.
And the conferencier, gentilhomme usher.
Oh.
And that last one is a stickler for propriety.
Oh, okay. So when Farina said to make an appointment with Sir Intendant Cheval Moran, this is who she was referring to?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I didn't know it was so cute.
Exactly. Farina even makes him spew bubbles in her idle animation.
I really wanted to take
Oh
the
my
sea
gosh,
creatures home.
that's adorable.
To my teapot,
Okay,
and now we
I'm
get
sure
to fight
everyone
with
is just itching to know more about the skills shown in that clip. So, Amber, why don't you take it away? Tell us everything.
Yes, you got it.
Yay!
I want a plush too.
So, Farina is a hydro sword user.
Okay.
That's so interesting.
She usually defaults
she
to
was
an
gonna be
Usia
Catalyst.
Arca alignment in combat. When in this state, her elemental skill invites the 3 members of the Salon Solitaire, Mademoiselle Craboletta, Sir Intendant Cheval Moran, and Gentilhomme Usher to the stage.
I love it.
It's so cute.
It's adorable.
And, these salon members will attack nearby opponents, prioritizing the target
They just
of the
fight for
active
us?
character.
Ooh.
Their damage increases the more characters there are in the party over a certain HP amount.
Okay, I was listening to all that, but at the very
Get
top,
a
you
little
said that she
teacher.
usually
I'm
defaults to an
pulling for you,
Usia
no
Arca
matter what.
alignment. So she has more than one alignment?
Yes, exactly. Farina's charged attack not only deals physical damage, but also allows her to switch
Whoa.
between Usia
What
and
is that
Numa
ocean
Arca
like?
alignments.
Whoa.
Wow.
Jesus.
Based on what we just saw, it seems like her Arca alignment has an effect on her other skills as well.
Yes, sure does.
I've stopped malfunctioning.
Farina's elemental skill changes depending on whether she is aligned with Usia or Numa.
She gets to
It's
switch.
super cool. After Farina uses her charged attack to switch to a Numa Arca alignment,
people
her
saying
elemental
that
skill
her
summons
kid didn't
the
look good?
Singer of Many Waters
I didn't want to see
to provide
spoilers, so I
healing
didn't
to
look it up. She
nearby
looks
party
cracked.
members.
Oh, nice.
Yes. The summons created by Farina's elemental skill will remain on the field for a period of time even after Farina is switched out. Farina's elemental burst deals damage to
Who was saying that?
surrounding opponents.
Monto.
And
So
when the party
they
members'
kind of, like,
HP
dumped her down a
increases
little
or
bit?
decreases, Farina will
Eat her
accumulate
potatoes.
fanfare points.
I haven't heard that in forever.
That's my trumpet.
She gets
Amazing.
Never
So
mind.
Farina increases the damage
she also got
and
hydrophobe.
the incoming healing bonus of nearby
Before
party
they buffed
members
her, she
based
was
on the
pretty bad.
amount
Now she's
of
amazing.
fanfare
I'm
she
pulling her.
has.
I am
Wow.
pulling
It
her.
seems like this fighting style really suits Farina's character. It's very showy and unpredictable.
Totally.
And so
I can
unique.
already see the fluctuations in my team's HP
damage
bar.
level is stupid.
That healing skill might come in handy.
Stupid in a
Yeah,
good way or
for
stupid
real.
in a bad way?
And due to her knowledge
Like
of
stupid
deep water
broken.
aberrants,
Okay.
Farina's
I'm
passive
so
talent
excited.
can decrease the cooldown on abilities gained from the xenochromatic Fontamer aberrants.
Ooh.
Wow, you
It
can say that
reduces the
again.
cooldown.
Yeah, and that'll
That's
make
useful.
it even easier to uncover the secrets lurking
I'm an impatient
in the
person.
depths.
Lowering
the
time.
secrets
Highly, highly appreciated.
Oh, and I almost forgot.
already put
Whenever
the
one of
for
Farina's
everything with
summons
it?
is on the field, Farina gains the ability to walk on water.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
Yes.
Hey, I actually saw that Farina's outfit changes whenever she switches between Arca
Oh
alignments.
yeah.
Yeah, good eye. You're correct.
Thank you.
It does change. But, such is the charm of a celebrity, I suppose. Yes, so
I'm
if you
borrowing
want
your
to
teapot.
learn
I'm
more
blasting
about
Baby
Farina,
Shark,
then
going
be
to
sure
Latin's
to
teapot.
accompany her
What
on
else
her
was it?
story quest, the Animula Karaji chapter.
I need Farina.
Amazing.
I need Farina.
Okay,
So
is a
next up, we have
necessity.
another old friend to introduce. She's
Story,
now
please.
able to join the
have done none of the
traveler's
story
party
quests.
with her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite. That's right. It's Charlotte! Yay!
Adorable.
So cute.
I love her
We've
design.
known Charlotte for a while now.
I
The
want a
traveler
little
met
monocle.
her during the Summoner Summit event, which
the
took them
animals
on an
we get-
adventure
we get
all
a
over to that.
Yes, that's right. Charlotte's hard-hitting spirit and determination to uncover the truth
Her camera
really
is so
leave an
cool.
impression, don't they?
Yeah.
That's right. During our journey in Fontaine,
Me
didn't she
guaranteed
treat
heart
the
pity.
traveler to
Oh,
a
I'm so
magnificent
jealous.
meal in order to get
I'm
a scoop
on
about
one
Ridesley?
pity.
Though she didn't end up getting the interview that she wanted in the end, huh? But I
Morning,
don't think that
Reynolds.
will deter her. She'll always be in
Reynolds,
search
are you
of
watching?
the truth.
Are you watching?
The
We get
world is her
see
treasure
what's
chest,
true.
and only her camera can determine its
Reynolds,
contents.
I'm getting for
and the
Reynolds, no
truths
matter
they
what.
contain.
I swear. Even if I have to starve for 2
Of
weeks and
her
32
camera,
nights, I'm getting
Monsieur
for Reynolds.
Verite just so happens to be her greatest assistant and companion. They're friends. Charlotte's talent for photography is truly a marvel. No matter the subject or setting, her photos somehow always capture an unparalleled sense of artistry.
I'm 50-50.
The
I
peerless
want
Monsieur
If
Verite
you wanna
turns
get it
her
early,
photos
thank you.
into
I've lost 9
eye-catching
Mihio
mementos.
50-50s in
In
a row,
fact,
so
many Fontanians even cut the prints out of the newspaper and keep them as clippings.
That's so cool. And Monsieur Verite is so cute, even has his own little hat and tie.
I know! Charlotte actually commissioned both of those items from Chiori. She even commissioned
place
Monsieur
in the
Verite's
world that
accessories in
still
several different
uses
styles
newspapers?
to match different interview settings. Isn't that cute?
Wow, that is pretty thoughtful. I suppose that just shows
Been
how
losing
much
forever,
Charlotte
you're-
cherishes her own Monsieur Verite.
Yes, it
Cry,
really
cry.
does. Okay,
cry.
let's go ahead and take a look at Charlotte's character showcase, shall we?
Ooh, let's
Yes.
Oh, no, sama telephone. They better be nice and
Keep
give
your
it
eyes
to me early. I
peeled and
deserve
your
it.
mind engaged. You'll find there's always a new story nearby just waiting to be discovered.
Her music.
Say cheese!
It's so grandiose. I'm going for the red. Shush.
Breaking
big
news!
bro. I know I said I wouldn't send you to the dot for at least 3 days, but you're pushing me.
Oh, amazing.
How do you
She's
say I'm in a
really,
small
like,
money, but not be
moving
better without you?
around.
You know, time of forgetting all about these things.
Yes!
But really,
Honestly,
we have to
it's
understand
just
all
what
this
you'd
is really
expect of a
I should
reporter
listen.
for the Steambird. Even her combat skills involve taking photos. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, and
Makes
then, like,
sense.
Her camera.
what a
I
lively
love her
character.
camera.
Her combat moves, like I was saying, she's moving around. They're super dynamic. It seems like
Yes.
she's always on the move.
Who's on the march? Exactly.
I also like her little bag.
Charlotte is an expert at applying the skills and talents that she's developed
Her
as a
little leg
reporter
bag.
to
I
other
want that.
areas of her life, and that includes combat.
Her vision.
With her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite, she captures enemies from all angles,
Catalyst.
unleashing attacks while discovering and exposing their weaknesses.
Yeah.
She's
Honestly,
also an
I would
ice
expect
catalyst.
nothing less from one
True
of
Fontaine
Fontaine's
character
most
ice catalyst
famous
is nice.
reporters. Who knew cameras could do
She's
that,
like the
though?
hero.
I didn't know you
want
could
her
use them as a
outfit.
weapon. The
Same.
more you know, I guess.
Okay, here's some cool
I
stuff.
actually want her hat more than
Charlotte's
Farina's.
elemental
I feel
skill
like I'd actually
applies
wear it.
snappy silhouette to opponents caught within the viewfinder of her camera.
She's Nahida.
During this effect's duration, marked opponents will intermittently take damage. Holding Charlotte's elemental skill strengthens these effects and applies focused impression to opponents
She
instead.
takes one of the mechanics
Now her
and
elemental
puts them in
burst
removes that.
creates
That's
a
so cool.
news flash field
I
that
missed that event for
continuously
sure,
restores
but it-
HP to party members within its range. Monsieur
Circle.
Verite, he's also going to join in and
Circle impact.
intermittently attack opponents during the duration of the ability.
Outfit.
As an experienced reporter, Charlotte is an expert
Who
at
cares?
adapting her methods
Wear
to
whatever
match
you
the
want.
needs of her target.
Oh, I want
When
her
paired
dog.
with Fontaine characters, Charlotte receives a healing bonus.
want her healthy
When
lifestyle.
paired with non-Fontaine characters, she receives a cryo damage bonus.
Oh.
Now that is not all. There is more. During the 4.2 special event, travelers can complete a quest to receive a special gadget called the Zoom Lens. When Charlotte activates the Zoom Lens, it will trigger her passive talent called
Thank you.
First Person Shutter.
Oh my gosh.
When
that's
you
amazing.
hold her elemental skill, the gadget will cause you to enter photo mode instead.
Fine.
That is so cool.
Yep.
That is super rad, and you know, I
That
have
is
a
one of the
feeling
things from
some
Legend of Zelda
super
that I
cool
miss
pictures
so
are
much.
gonna come out of it.
Thank you.
Oh,
Pull
yeah.
you over
We are
here.
going to provide more information about the Zoom Lens and how to use it during the event overview portion.
You love that?
So,
Quality of-
Farina and Charlotte will both be featured in version 4.2 Event
Thank goodness.
Wishes.
Ooh, I'm safe.
In the
I'm
first
safe.
half of
I'm just
version
going for Farina.
4.2, we'll
Charlotte
have
is the
Event
horse.
Wishes showcasing Farina and Baiju. During this time, Charlotte will
everyone's gonna be
also
going for
receive a
Bayou, right?
huge drop rate boost.
Bahoo.
Huge boost.
I know everyone is going to go for
boost.
C6
A new
right?
5-star
DPS
sword,
C6 by you.
Splendor of Tranquil Waters, will be featured in the weapon event banner.
Huge sword.
And in the second half of version 4.2, we'll have reruns for Sino
Totally.
and
Of
Ayato.
course. No one wants for real.
Okay, let's take a look at what other information we can learn from Furina's itinerary. It looks like she's
I'm doomed.
investigating something.
Ayato
Oh,
is
there's
back.
even a report attached.
Tell us what it says.
I'm
Okay,
so
I
doomed.
will.
The
It
sword
says,
is amazing.
Strange rumblings have been heard in the depths of Fontaine's waters. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, it's here already?
I love the color scheme. I love the
Wow. Well. It looks like it's in a
Go for
sea
Raiden
of
Toga?
pink and blue
Apparently I'm going for
stars. It's a
Ayato.
pretty-
I remember
Whale,
this
whale,
I
whale.
recognize
It's a
this
crystal whale.
Wait, yeah. Isn't this the whale that the
color
traveler saw
scheme.
in Child's
That
Vision
color
at the
scheme.
end of
Same,
the
El,
version
same.
4.1
I'm
Archon
doomed.
Quest?
Yep, it's the same one. After ravaging its way through the primordial sea, this otherworldly creature has at long last broken the seal and descended upon Fontaine.
Ooh, it's real big. It
my
it feels like
gosh,
it might
it
even
lives
burst
in a
right through the screen.
Oh, I hope not. I get this feeling that this isn't the type of opponent
It's a
that
unicorn.
we can just
It is a
brute
whale
force our way
unicorn.
through, you know?
A crystal
Exactly.
whale unicorn.
In the first phase, it will use
It is
its
Monto.
gigantic
It's
size to
Monto.
target the traveler with
All
massive
devouring
AoE
Naruto.
attacks from all directions.
pulling Monto.
Dodging is definitely your friend with this one.
Oh boy.
can I Jean-Luc?
Okay. So there also seems to be sort of a
Zidane.
progress bar next to the boss's HP bar.
I don't like that.
What's that for?
Okay, since we can't outfight it,
I don't
we'll
like
have
that.
to outsmart it instead. The creature just freed itself from captivity and is
Devouring Monto.
brimming with anger.
That sounds
So,
so
if
bad.
you can find a way to capitalize on that anger, perhaps you'll also find its weaknesses.
Oh, okay. Wait. Is somebody being eaten?
I
Is
apologize.
it even possible to survive
Can't
something
outfight
like
it.
that?
I guess here it is.
The thorny cyst.
This is an entirely different space, it
Thank
looks
you,
like.
Al.
And there's a new enemy here with a massive sword.
I'm sorry. Was it that loud? I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
these summer
Ay, ay, ay,
creatures
ay,
also
ay,
look
ay,
vaguely
sorry.
familiar to me.
I wonder
Everyone's
what the deal
favorite
is with all of
Baiju.
this.
I
Perhaps
apologize. I didn't think
this
it'd be that loud.
mysterious
I'm
enemy
sorry.
within this space will be the
That
key
bad.
to defeating
I'm
the whale.
sorry.
Travelers will need to experiment for
Sorry, Al.
themselves.
Ooh,
Nah.
yeah. All truths
Farina?
will
Jaden, did you
be
see Farina can switch
revealed
between Ewasia and
in
Nura?
version 4.2.
I'm sorry.
Well
sorry.
said. Oh man, this boss looks really, really tough. What happens if we, for some reason,
Is
can't
it kind of like
defeat
the
it?
Oceanoid where you have to fight
This
individual
update
things in order
actually helps
to
with that problem.
kind of cut down
Starting
its
from
HP?
4.2, an option will appear on the challenge failed screen to lower the difficulty of the boss if travelers are struggling to
Is that
defeat
right? Haha,
them
you have
during a
low
main
volume
quest.
headset. I am glad.
Hopefully, this
I
provides a
apologize to all of
smoother
the people
gaming
who were injured.
experience for travelers
Please
to
don't sue
enjoy.
me.
Oh, I love
so
that.
pretty.
Now
It's
we don't
so
need to worry
pretty.
about getting stuck while trying to advance the main story.
Totally.
What is it?
Hey, that was a lot
Everybody
of information, wasn't it? Can we take a short little break
I'm
while
sorry,
we
I'm
have a
too
look at the
excited.
second
I have to
redemption
calm
code,
down.
maybe?
1 second.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
let's do it.
Whew. Oh, code. Thank you for posting. No problem. Thank you for coming in here. I'm so excited. Did you guys see Farina fights with sea monsters? We get to take home the little dragon. We finally get to take home the little dragon. I'm getting Farina. I don't care. And I know everyone else is going to be going for C6 Baiju and making him a DPS and getting his weapon because it's also cracked. But me personally, I feel like I just need Farina. It's going.
Hello, travelers. Welcome back to the version 4.2 special program.
Hello.
Hello. Yay! So, we've introduced new characters, new plot lines, and a new boss. But I hope you're still eager for new content, travelers, because there's still more to come.
Accidentally got
Let's
him.
take a look at what other information we
Snake
can
Man.
learn from Farina's itinerary.
But Ayato is coming back, guys. I'm in
Okay,
trouble.
aside from investigating crises,
Baiju for Al
it
Haitham?
seems like our Hydro
I don't
Archon
need
also
him
goes
for my
on
Al Haitham.
occasional
I don't use
excursions
him.
throughout Fontaine. Who knew she
Thank
did
you,
all this
Al.
work behind the scenes?
4 stars. Charlotte. And,
Well,
and-
maybe
and-
she's just
and-
using
and-
it as an excuse to scout out a place for one of her tea
Charlotte?
parties.
I forgot.
Oh.
Farina and excuses. Typical. Hey, it seems like the places Farina has chosen to visit this time features some peculiar landscapes.
It's so pretty.
Oh,
we finally
yeah.
get to go to
It
the
looks
building.
like Farina
What
is
is
in
it?
Aranea's forest on the east side of Fontaine. And that's right behind the Opera House.
It's beautiful.
What a cool place. Although, it does kind of look like it could be hiding some secrets.
They don't announce the forest.
Definitely wouldn't be a video game if there weren't secrets.
Oh,
Things
yeah.
are definitely not what
New
they seem here.
regions.
For example, strange things have been happening with the
Exploration.
water veins around Loch Aranea. As you can see,
Exploration.
a strong windstorm has gathered around the
What
vortex
is
rising
that?
from the middle of the lake. It's almost like it's preventing certain things from getting closer and forcibly pushing other things away.
Anti-black
And take a
hole.
look at this, the foggy forest
That
path.
is so pretty.
That
Looks like
fog
Snow
is
White's
really
gonna live in there
thick.
with her
Yeah.
deer and
That's
seven
why they
dwarfs.
call it the foggy
Big
forest path.
bubble.
But what about this area? The weeping willow of the lake.
Bubble pop.
Ooh, it looks
This looks like the Wicked Witch's Wonderland.
And the water doesn't
New area
look
with
quite
mysterious bubbles.
right. Like it's cloudy or something. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Exactly. It seems like Farina
Oh, it's a
also realized
void.
something was off. It looks like she headed underwater to investigate. And what did
She
she
looks so
find?
pretty
A number
swimming.
of contaminated bacterial mats.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of,
You gotta go for this
there are
100%.
always new things to discover beneath Fontaine's waters. In this update, we'll encounter a new type of Fontamer aberrant, the xenochromatic ball octopus. Travelers can borrow its abilities to cleanse away the contamination clots and
I like the little
contamination
flower.
cores from the bacterial mats. Pretty cool. In addition, with the help of a special device, travelers will be able to
Everything
use
is
this
so
creature's
pretty. What is
abilities
that?
on
It
the
looks like a
surface as
gumball.
well. Or maybe the key to solving certain puzzles, or
jawbreaker.
perhaps even
Vampire
powering certain
Halloween,
objects.
proud.
But we'll leave that for you to
Jaden
discover.
Senpai.
To learn more about the story behind the new Aranea's Forest region, be sure to check out the version 4.2 world quest called
Did you guys
The
ever get
Wild
those, like,
Fairy of
huge jawbreakers
Araneas.
when you were
I'll
little?
give you a hint.
The ones that you can never
Melazines
finish.
are
Because
involved.
they're like bowling balls. Okay, calm down. I have it.
Melazines.
Oh, then it would certainly be a world quest that you won't want to skip.
It changed.
To the south of Aranea's Forest, you'll find the Mort region. There,
Mort?
a singular tower stands tall
finally
above an
get to go
island in the
here.
middle of the sea. Perhaps it's also guarding some unspeakable
It looks so much prettier.
secrets.
Ooh. Actually, it looks like that's the very next stop on Farina's itinerary. So
We
let's
get
go
to see
check
tower.
it out.
We get to see tower.
Okay, I bet a bunch of travelers
Fathomless
noticed
tower.
this tower since they've arrived in Fontaine. I'm so excited that we finally get to check it out.
Yes, same. Yeah, in version 4.2,
Perfume
the
to the
sealed
mysterious
ruin
sweet
tower
scent.
is the focus of a quest series called Search in the Algae Sea. I know. And after unlocking 4 seals along
It looks
the
like Pokemon
perimeter,
Battle
the
Tower, sort of.
tower and its long buried secrets will be unveiled to us.
Oh, amazing!
We get to be
Okay,
marine
it would feel great to
archaeologists.
finally demystify all the secrets churning under the seemingly calm waters.
Yes.
It's one
I
of those
want
weird
answers.
crystals.
I also we all want answers.
Everything is your
I
favorite
also
color. Oh.
heard this quest has something to do
Blue,
with the
purple, and
primordial
pastels.
sea. It seems like there's a very important and very ancient
this
story behind it all.
That is very right. New stories are always
want
unfolding
to
in
know more
Fontaine,
about the
whether above
primordial
water
sea.
or below. And this is not limited to the 2 new regions in this update. The prophesied earthquake woke up new life forms in other places.
It
where
looks like a
destinies intersect.
hydrovision.
Oh, destinies!
Destinies! In certain underwater cave, a new life form is waking up. It has greater and more diverse powers of transformation while in
cursed.
combat. So
They're so
don't
cursed.
let
Time for
your
me to head to
guard
work. Have a
down,
great time.
travelers.
I will. Thank you, Malfoy.
And
Have a good
some
day, big bro.
places still seem to tell the stories of events
keeping your
long
mama alive and
past,
my-
no matter
my
how
husband.
long they've been abandoned. So in this update, travelers
does
can
kinda look
also look forward to
There's
the
a
climax
boss
of the Narcissus
just like
Croix
this in
adventure
Zelda.
quest line that was introduced over the last 2 versions.
Eyeball is hydrovision. It looks
And
like it.
there might even be an unexpected surprise waiting at
looks
the
cursed.
end.
What? A surprise! I can't wait to see what it is.
Same.
All right, there's a lot to discover in the new
looks
areas
like
of
it's
the
gonna
map.
one-shot you. He
But
does look like he's
Farina's
gonna one-shot us.
itinerary doesn't stop there.
Did you see that giant
Oh, wait.
spear?
It looks like she's arranged to spend some time with her
It
subjects.
looks like Ganon from Breath of the
Farina is
Wild.
pretty personable. Who's to say? She might even make an appearance at the events taking place in Fontaine.
Speaking of, let's move on to the event portion.
All right, the Fontaine Fishing Association has recently posted a
We get a
commission to
Freminette.
investigate
Yes.
the rumors of water imps near Araneas Island.
Ooh, another investigation.
I know.
Keone, I have not forgotten about her.
And
I'm pulling her,
seems
no matter
to be
what.
involved. That little clockwork penguin next to him must
It's
be
so
one of his other
cute.
companions.
It looks like
But
Humpty Dumpty.
it doesn't look like Pear.
Actually, its name is Thelxie. The name
For your
comes from a
Pokédex.
Fontanian fairy tale that describes a terrifying creature that lives underwater. Adults would use the story to keep children away from the shore. As the story goes, children who play by the water are
Did we
food
get the
for
penguin?
Thelxie to devour.
Ooh, yeah, for real. Well, children must be pretty afraid of that creature.
I know, right? It does seem a
Didn't
little
get any
unusual for
after
Fremonade to
7?
give this little penguin a name like that.
Really?
There must be some other reason.
Wait, hey, does this event also have something to do with this clockwork penguin?
Absolutely.
Can we
In
please
this
have the
event, we'll
clockwork
be
penguin?
helping Fremonade make some improvements
He
to
looks
this
like he'd
little
be good friends
clockwork
with
penguin.
Puffy.
There will be a total of 3 main stages to the event. As for the first stage, we'll
Oh.
repair the penguin by fixing its circuits and reconnecting the motherboard.
I love the
In
different
return,
styles
the little
penguins
guy will
dressed
help
up
us
in.
out on our journey.
Oh, I
Pretty
love
cool.
that.
Pat pats.
As our journey progresses, we'll collect colorful shells, corals, and other items which can be used to outfit our little friend with weapons and equipment. Which brings us to the second stage of the event, using an echoing conch to search underwater and find the items that we need for the penguin.
And, you know, what happens if we run into certain speed bumps on our adventure? You know, like monsters, puzzles, and all that jazz.
Well, it seems like the perfect opportunity for our little penguin buddy to shine.
Exactly.
Little sis?
In the third
What
stage
is
of the
that
event,
thing?
the clockwork penguin will
Oh,
help
it
us
looks-
defeat monsters lurking around a specific domain and obtain any
Cursed.
treasures that they may be guarding. Of course, the clockwork penguin will provide different buffs in each battle to help travelers
Oh, I thought we had to
emerge
fight it for a
victorious.
second. I thought they were going to make us break
Now,
the
as for the
penguin
story
and I was gonna
behind these
cry.
battles, travelers will just have to
Tension
find
never
out
fails to
for
get you excited for a new
themselves.
patch?
Let's see. After helping the penguin, the next item on the itinerary is... Oh, the cute little fungi are back!
Cool.
I still haven't done
Hania, a friend we met
when were we
in Sumeru,
introduced
has
to the
arrived
fungi?
in
Was I just not
Fontaine
there?
to
Time
promote
to work.
Little Fungi's
Enjoy the rest
fantastic
of the live stream.
fiesta.
Jerry, please get your hand
And
check out.
speaking
Please
of fun,
update us on your hand
guys,
later. Have a good day.
I think I
Bye-bye.
recognize some
They're so
familiar faces.
Well, your
Fungo
voice makes us
Head,
fight
it's
the
time
cutest
to
little monsters.
shine.
Yay! Travelers may notice some differences in this update's fungi event. Aside from taking place in Fontaine, the gameplay has also been optimized. Previously, we led the little fungi in battle against Mechanici.
No, don't beat
This
the
time,
penguin.
we'll have the opportunity to challenge a whole host of powerful monsters.
Oh, I thought we were
Awesome.
fighting with
Travelers will be
Paimon
able
for
to
a
command a
second.
variety of fungi, adjusting their movement to target different enemies. And don't forget to use marvelous gels to instruct the little fungi to unleash powerful skills.
Yeah! Travelers will hopefully enjoy playing with the fungi more than ever.
Here's hoping.
crab road bunnies.
Actually, I have a little note here to pass along from our developer friends. It's the note, some unfolding. Well, they hope to make the little fungi and some other events permanent so
This is
travelers can
stressful. I
play at
don't know
any
what it
time.
was. It
The
was.
team feels that the current design doesn't adequately sustain long-term gameplay. So, they're going to continue iterating, optimizing, and improving this event while also working hard to develop interesting content that is relevant to the overall game. Thanks, devs.
Yeah,
Thanks!
All right. Okay,
I'm just happy we
let's
get
take
to
a
see
look at
monsters.
what else Farina's itinerary has in store. Oh, it's the
store?
Graph Adversarial Technology Experiment Log. I'm more than ready to fight some adversaries.
There's
Let
always
me
a
at
strange
'em.
researcher.
I wish I could, but it doesn't actually involve
Zoom
fighting.
camera.
A
zoom
researcher
camera.
obsessed with graph adversarial technology has made great contributions to the study of counter-criminal image recognition. She believes that her research can help her achieve great success. But her scholarly responsibilities make it difficult
Why
for her
did I
to
show
collect
you
the
this
field
guy?
samples that she needs.
It does
I'm
remind me of
guessing
the
this is where the traveler
Thinking of
comes
human
in.
experimentation.
Okay, you're not wrong. But Pauline's request is actually
too.
pretty reasonable. To receive rewards, simply submit photographs of 5 different sample types that match the characteristic that's given on each day.
Sounds simple enough.
You can also exchange these samples with your friends.
Which
You
web
might be
web?
able to find useful references for the samples that you need to collect in the Adventure Archive. At the end of the quest, travelers will receive a special gift from
what did the
Pauline.
balloon and the ball do that we get from Monster?
That's right. It's the zoom lens we mentioned during Charlotte's character introduction.
Oh, how fun.
To use it, just equip the camera and activate the zoom lens in your inventory. The zoom lens can be attached to all cameras obtained in the game up to this point. When equipped
there a
with other
level
characters,
plan?
the zoom lens won't be able to be used in
Is there
combat,
a
but
door
if you
Unagi?
switch to Charlotte and
Unagi
hold
is
your
a-
elemental skill, you'll be able to snap pics with zoom lens even while fighting. You can even use it in domains.
Double whoa.
Yeah, of
Oh my
course.
gosh, that's awesome. And I bet travelers will be able to capture some amazing moments in co-op mode too.
And
Just like
even if
saying
you
it,
miss the
pop.
chance to participate in the event, there's no
You
need
shoot
to
it
worry.
and it pops?
Travelers will still be able to obtain the zoom lens after the event ends.
What's the point of that?
It seems like Farina has
Misty
also learned of the
dungeon, realm of
existence of a
water.
domain shrouded
I just
in
like
mist.
making the noise.
Travelers who
make a
master
sound
the
with
ley
that
line
in the
features
background.
and put together the strongest party will be able to easily beat their opponents.
Now, less experienced travelers like myself don't need to worry either. Using trial characters
know
and
about the
taking
ball?
advantage of the buffs brought about by the ley line
No
are
idea.
also great ways to come out on top.
That's right. And travelers who are more confident in their combat skills can choose to jump straight to the final challenge.
Middle challenge.
Also, the Leyline Overflow event will return at the
you. I
end of
need
version
this.
4.2.
I have 0
Now
bucks.
might be the perfect time to start building your parties. Hopefully, you're all excited for the fabulous events that version 4.2 has in store, but there are still more surprises to share.
Yay!
I
let's
know.
get into
My brain is
them.
going to explode.
Well,
My
before
brain
we
is
get into
actually
them,
going to explode.
let's
Well,
take
I'm
a
still
quick
not over
break
Farina
to have a look
and the
at the final
mystery
redemption
new
code for
female
today.
character.
See you in a bit.
Okay.
Can I get a library card and borrow some of your books, Keone? I have 0. Actually 0. There are a lot of composers who do separate work from the commissions that they get because they want to make things that are true to their own
Welcome
creativity.
back, travelers.
So I'm the other
Okay,
Lisa.
I just
If
took a
you're the
look at Lady
librarian,
Farina's
there are
itinerary,
4
and it
Lisas
seems
now.
we've actually reached the end.
This is the end.
So we've submitted
so
our
short.
appointment request to Surintendant Cheval Moran. While we're waiting to hear back, let's
you,
see what
guys.
system optimizations we have for the upcoming version. Let's get into it.
Okay, so first up is the Quick Challenge feature for weekly bosses. New players or players who prefer to spend their time exploring may have yet to unlock certain weekly bosses. And it's difficult to raise new characters when you can't access the boss drops needed to ascend certain characters. In version 4.2, travelers who are at adventure rank 40 or above will have the option to quick challenge a weekly boss by navigating to the Trounce Domain section of the adventure handbook.
Still no resin.
All weekly bosses
never
will
gonna
be
give us a
available to
resin
challenge, except Storm
It's just
Terror
not
and the
gonna
Wolf of the North.
Nice. Yeah, now we don't have to wait to advance the story before we can level up a new character's talents and skills.
That is
Exactly.
actually so
Also, we're introducing an update to Genius Invocation TCG.
useful.
In version
Ooh.
4.2, 3 new character cards and 5 new action cards will be added. There will also be an Accelerate Duel feature, which will provide a smoother
actually
gaming
like
experience.
So
Pretty cool stuff. After the version 4.2 update, deck sharing codes will also be available. Use them to show off your strongest deck or take inspiration from other travelers.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
That is really cool.
And, since the number of card combinations just keeps increasing, the number of decks a player can save has been increased from 10 to 20.
Doubled.
Doubled! Double! And in addition, both the maximum number of starting slots and the number of slots unlocked at
You
each
feel like
player
this was
level
needed?
upgrade have been increased from 2
I think
to
it's really
4.
nice to be able to do
Double
like
again.
co-op.
Double!
Double
The,
again.
the developers have
Mondo's
also
always
made a
going on
number of
about how he wants
optimizations
co-op
to the
ending.
Genius Invocation
I don't really know
TCG
what that would look
interface.
like, though.
Heated Battle Mode and the Forge Realms Temper Endless Swarm will also return in version 4.2.
Ooh. And in addition to the updates
it,
made
Nikki,
to
that's
Genius Invocation TCG, returning
that's not
travelers will enjoy
I know people
ample
call it a
login
gravy boat, but
rewards
I love it.
and exploration guidance courtesy of the Genshin Impact Project team. May those
I
returning to
accidentally
that have a
discovered the
happy
floating
reunion.
squares.
That's nice.
We
Yeah.
can swim in them.
Plus, a new story key privilege has also been added so that returning travelers can enjoy new story quests and hangout events. Ooh, ooh.
Amazing. Red notification dots have also been optimized. Notifications that have already been cleared will no longer reappear when logging in on a different platform.
They drive me insane.
Quest optimizations will also be available in version 4.2. The first one pertains to unlocking story quests. Travelers will now get to choose whether to accept a story quest after unlocking it.
Whoa, nice.
Thank you.
And hopefully, travelers won't be overwhelmed by a sudden influx of quests anymore.
The update has also made notifications about prerequisite quests even clearer, making it easier for players to proceed to certain content.
That's awesome.
Okay, great. Oh, and it seems like that's all we have for the latest version update. I guess that means it's time for the 4.2 special program to come to a close.
Oh,
It was
I
so
know. Well, there's so much exciting stuff happening, and I know personally, aside from all the intrigue around the story and characters, I'm personally very jazzed for the Fun Guy event.
Yes, how can you not be? They keep on adding so much cool stuff to this game. For me, I love the idea of the combat camera, but for me and Monsieur Novelette, we are here for the melazines.
I love how it's a
well, this has been so much fun with both of you. I'm really grateful we could all be here today together.
She looks
and
like so much fun to
honestly,
play.
I'm just really glad that we're gonna get to see how all these mysteries unfold. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll have a nice ending in 4.2. We'll have to see. But that's it for the version 4.2 special program. Thank you so much, everybody, and see you all in game.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Dear traveler, your audience with the god of justice, Regina of many waters, and the most popular celebrity in all of Fontaine, Lady Farina, has been granted. The appointment time is November 8th, 2023. Please make sure to come on time, as Lady Farina will be awaiting your arrival. Surintendant Cheval Marine. Give me 1 second. I kind of like screamed so much that I started sweating. That was amazing. I have never watched an entire live stream before for any game, not just Genshin. This was my first live stream in general. It felt like 5 minutes. It felt like 5 minutes. Let me turn the music back on. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I haven't done enough of the Fontaine quest to really understand Farina's character, but I'm pulling Farina no matter what. Welcome to Twitch! Well, thank you. Thank you very much. We get the little sea creatures. That is my favorite part. We get to get the little dragon! You really need to watch the 0.0 live streams. They are special. I will do that. That sounds very fun. Haha. Haha. Farina walks on water without a burst. That was amazing. I am so happy. Okay, so I am definitely playing for Farina, and I have to pull for Ayato. I'm dead. I'm dead. But I'm actually really, really glad that Baiju is the one who's coming back with Farina, because I was afraid that I was going to have to pull for 2. But bye, Baiju. No Baiju for me.
Oh my,